Well, welcome to the fourth and final video on passing data between Alexa and your program. That's in Session Attributes. So I've modified the program that we've got so far to add a second attribute. I've declared a string here called number of guesses, and what we're going to pass this time is the number of guesses backwards and forwards. If you remember, we initialized it to 0 at the start of the program, but what we didn't do was we didn't pass that to Alexa. We passed the random guess that was calculated, and now by adding this line of code, response.SessionAttributes.Add, we can add the number of guesses and send that to Alexa. So that will, then Alexa will say, thinking of a number between 1 and 9, the user will respond, and hopefully we'll come into this intent section here where we guess. So what we need to do now is to read the guess and the guesses. Well, we do that from the input.Session.Attributes, and we've already seen that we read the guess, the Alexa guesses, the random guess, and now we can read the number of guesses so far. Initially that will be 0, we'll increment that, and of course what we need to do is to save those two back to send it to Alexa for the next time round. And we do that again in the response.SessionAttributes, and this is what we had last time. So this time I've just added the number of guesses in the items that we create in the dictionary. So there's just one more slight modification I've made to the program, which now says, well done, you've guessed the number in 1 guess, or if your guesses is greater than that, in 2 guesses, 3 guesses, and so on. So we'll just send that up to, publish that to AWS Lambda. And whilst it's doing that, I'll just go through and summarize what we've done so far. So that's uploading. If you remember, we go back to our developer console, and we basically have done all this. We've created our invocation name, which of course is John's guessing game. We've created, it is there, we've created our intents and our sample. So our intent was the guess, it's picked up in our code, and we've got one slot that's called the number that's passed. And we created our endpoints where our voice user interface knows about our code, and our code knows which voice user interface to create. So we did that there. Okay, so let's, and then of course obviously we built the model. So let's just go to test and see whether our program will work. Let's just check that it's uploaded. Looks like it's uploaded all right. Let's just try an invocation here. Let's just try the start session invoke, and we'll just see in the JSON response that we've got both our Alexa guess is passed and the number of guesses is passed. So that looks like that's going to work. Okay, so if I now say open John's guessing game, let's see what happens.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 9 inclusive. Guess a number.
Well, let's guess 3 and see whether our code works.
Well done. You guessed the number in 1 guess.
So that works fine. Let's just try this again. And we'll just get it wrong this time round.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 9 inclusive. Guess a number.
6, so let's try 5.
Your guess was less than my guess. Try again.
6.
Well done. You guessed the number in 2 guesses.
So it looks like our program's working. I hope that's helped you understand how to pass data between your program and Alexa in a session, so using SessionValues. Happy coding.